Hello, my name is Ben Sheridan, and today I'm going to be going over the navigation system for the brand new 2010 Traverse. Let's get started. We'll start off by pressing turning the radio on, which is going to be this top hard circle button. And it's going to end up asking me to insert the disc, which is going to be on the bottom right hand side, which is a soft button. If you go ahead and press that, the whole screen will actually come completely and totally out, which will allow you to be able to inserting the disc into the back. If you put it about halfway, it will end up taking the rest of the disc, and then you'll hear two beeps. I'll wait and let you hear it again. Alright, those two beeps tell you that it's ready to be able to be pushed in. What you're going to do is you're actually going to push on all four corners. Let me steady the camera real quick. Push on all four corners directly in, and we are now live for the navigation system. Okay, within actually being in the navigation system, you're going to have a couple different options. You have a plus, which would be zooming in. You've got a minus, that would be zooming out. It's just telling me that as I move farther out, I can't control that. I can set a mark, which will end up just specifically putting like a little sticker in this specific location, or I can press point of interest, which would allow me to end up finding specific things as far as food items. We'll actually go over that in a couple of minutes. If I press the hard navigation button, it will end up taking me over it will actually split the screen between the radio as well as a map. If I go ahead and press that, if I press it again, it will end up taking me over to the traffic, which it's obviously working on trying to get set up for that. I'll press it again, and there's my full screen back of my navigation. Now, you can press point of interest there, or you can press destination, which is the hard button. I'm going to press the destination on the hard button. With that, it gives me a couple different choices. I can specifically put in an exact address. So if I'm going to a location in Tennessee, I can put that exact address in. And I can change the state of where I'm trying to go to. We'll leave it as Arizona just for kicks and giggles. And it gives me then the choices of Arizona or Arkansas. I will then end up going and putting in the exact street, and we'll put in Florence, which is a major street here in Casa Grande. Florence Calvin, we'll do Florence Heights. House number, we'll do 1. And we can hit go. It will take us to that specific location I just punched in. And it gives me several different choices and options. Do I want the fastest? Do I want the shortest? Or do I want the other? Whatever one I choose, it will end up taking me specifically that way. So you can see it's marked. Fastest is going to be in green. The other is in orange. And then the shortest will end up having a combination of the two most of the time. If we press Start Guidance, which is the soft button.
Proceed to the highlighted route. Then the route guidance will start.
So what it's telling me that I need to do is I actually need to pull onto a major road to be able to get started. But since we're just going over some basics with you, we're not going to do that. If I press the destination button again, it will bring up everything that I've put in to my route, and I can then delete out because I'm not planning on going to that specific location. If I press the destination button again, I can also go to point of interest. If I go to point of interest, my preference would be to browse POI categories, which will end up bringing up restaurants, shopping, automotive, hotels, leisure, travel, as well as a number of other categories that are options for you. If you press the restaurants, and we'll end up looking for different locations. And I've got some McDonald's, I've got some Del Pizzas. If I've got a barbecue place, I can then end up continuing to search on the right hand side. If I end up hitting on any of the soft buttons as far as the names of the places, it will pull up the address if it's available, as well as a phone number, which would allow me to call. Or if I want to look at a map, it will tell me exactly where it's at. If I press the back button, I can then end up pressing go, and it will once again then give me directions to that location. I can end up hitting start guidance.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Then the route guidance will start.
So, pretty simple and easy once you get the hang of it. If you press the destination button again, we're going to delete it out. And that basically goes over some with the navigation system. If you press the menu button, which is on the right side, we have a couple different options. You've got route preferences, which would allow you to be able to end up setting up. If you only want 2 options, or you only want the fastest route every single time, you'll simply press that. If you press the map database information, it will allow us to be able to end up pulling the disk out. Now, this is the second thing that's very different that I've found versus the previous navigation system. This looks like it encompasses the whole United States versus the previous disk, where you would end up having to specify the states that you wanted to be able to end up being involved in and go to. If I press the eject map disk, the whole disk thing is going to pull out again, which will allow me to be able to pull the disk out. You can see the white button that's there, which is telling me that which allows me to actually pull the disk out. And then all 4 push back in, and we are set to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you.